region, but at greater wavelength than this. So this implies it also lies in far infrared region with nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. It is equal to RH 1 by 5 square minus 1 by Ni square. And the expression of energy of hydrogen atom En, it is actually minus Me4 upon 8 epsilon naught square N square H square. So when you will put the values of all these, and it will be minus 13.6 upon N square electron volt. So what will be the energy of electron? What will be the total energy of electron present in the first orbit of hydrogen atom? We know that for first orbit of hydrogen atom, N will be 1. This implies E1 will be minus 13.6 upon 1 square. So it will be minus 13.6 electron volt. So this is the ground state energy. When the electron is present in the first orbit, that is lowest orbit or lowest energy state of hydrogen atom. So this is known as ground state energy of electron in hydrogen atom. Similarly, when this electron it is present in the second orbit of hydrogen atom, corresponding to second orbit, we will have N is equal to 2. And what will be the energy of electron in the second orbit? It will be minus 13.6 by 2 square. So after solving, it will be minus 13.6 by 4. Now solve this. It will be minus 3.4 electron volt. Similarly, you can calculate the energy of electron present in the third orbit of hydrogen atom by putting N is equal to 3, 4 and so on. And what you will see, as the value of N will increase, this energy difference it will decrease. You can calculate, this is your homework, that you have to calculate this for N is equal to 3. For N is equal to 3, E3 will come out to be minus 1.51 electron volt. Then calculate N4, E4, calculate E5, E6. What you will see, the energy difference between the consecutive energy states, it will start decreasing as this N will increase. It means for large value of N, this energy levels, they will become continuous. It means for large values of principal quantum number, this quantum physics, it will start approaching classical physics, because according to classical physics, it can have any energy, but according to quantum physics, it cannot have any energy. It can have only those energies which are allowed by the formula Me minus Me4 upon 8 epsilon naught square N square H cut square. So when this N will increase, this energy difference between the consecutive energy levels will decrease, and for N approaches to infinity, this energy will become 0, means energy difference, it will be approximately 0. So this quantum physics, it will approach to classical physics when N increases, that is when the value of principal quantum number increases. And this is known as Bohr's correspondence principle, which we will discuss in our next video. So this is all about energy levels in case of hydrogen atom. And this is one diagram which we have to draw. So here you can see on y-axis we have energy levels, and along x-axis we have the value of principal quantum number. Corresponding to principal quantum number N is equal to 1, the energy is minus 13.6. Then N is equal, corresponding to N is equal to 2, this is the energy. E3, this is the energy E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8 and so on. And you can see the energy difference is decreasing with increasing value of n. It means quantum physics is approaching classical physics, and this will be proved in Bohr's correspondence principle in our next video. So this is all about energy levels of hydrogen atom.